Welcome to my Mandala inspired flower tutorial. My name is Mania. You'll need a ruler, a pencil, a compass, a rubber and a marker pen. The first thing you'll need to do is take your ruler and draw a line in the centre of your page. I'm doing a 10-inch line and marking off the halfway point at 5 inches. Using the centimetres, mark off half a centimetre all the way to the centre point that you made. Taking the compass, use those lines you've just marked out as your guide lines to create circles, decreasing in size until you reach the centre. Once you've done that, take your ruler and draw a centre line, and then visually mark a halfway point in each quarter and draw a line. And then you want to do a halfway point for each of those sections that you've now created. And again, just doing this visually. You will then end up with 16 sections. So starting in the centre, I am just doing little curved lines and bringing them back into the centre. And our grid lines are helping us maintain a circular shape. Using the ruler lines, I am now using a compass line to take the line from the centre of the ruler and creating curves. For each little petal created, I am then again using the compass lines within that petal shape and bringing the lines into the centre of that petal. And then I am curving them around the edges. I'm then filling in around the curved edges that I have just created. When you come to the next layer, you want to use a ruler line as the centre point of the next layer of petals. It's also good to make sure you work one way first all the way around and then you work the other way all the way around and join them up. The new petals are being created in between the layer we've just done. And again, using the compass lines, I'm bringing in the lines into the centre of the petal I've just created. I then curve around each of these little segments in the petal. And then I fill in the outer area with the marker pen. We then come to the next layer. So the next layer again is being created in between the existing petals of the previous layer. Using the ruler line, I'm carving from the ruler line to the tip of the previous petal. And again, within each petal, I'm using the compass lines to create the lines into the centre of the petal I've just created. And then I'm carving each section. And then I'm going back into just filling in around the edges in the marker pen. We then do the next layer using the same principle. The ruler is the centre of the petal, and we are carving the line to join the tip of the previous petal that we've created. And again, using the compass lines within each petal, we are just drawing those lines into the centre, creating this fan effect. And then we are carving each of these lines we've created. And then we just go in and fill in around the edges in the marker pen. And then we create our next layer. So again, a petal is being created in between the petals that we've just done. And then we're just filling in each petal again. When you come to the last layer, you may want to just do a slightly smaller shaped petal. For a little bit of added detail, you may want to do a fine line running through each centre point of the little sections within the petal. And then you can rub out your guidelines that are underneath. If you're looking at colouring, take two colours, a dark colour and a lighter colour of the same tone. By applying pressure, you get a gradient effect. So just using one to start with, you do a darker line and then reduce the pressure to create a lighter effect as you finish that particular section. So I'm using a darker pencil here to start with and then a lighter one. So I'm putting a bit more pressure on each edge within the petal, and then I am doing softer pressure to fill in the remaining sections of each petal. This creates like a light and shadow effect. So a darker line in each little section, and then lighter pressure for a lighter effect for the remaining area. And if you do use colour, it can be quite effective to do one layer of a darker tone, one layer of a lighter tone, one layer of the darker tone again, one layer of the lighter tone. So play around, enjoy, have fun, and let me know how you get on.